The World Bank is one of the world's most influential international financial institutions, providing loans and grants to governments for development projects aimed at reducing poverty and promoting economic growth. Established in 1944, it is part of the World Bank Group, WBG, and has played a crucial role in global development initiatives. This detailed overview will explore the history, structure, functions, objectives, challenges, and impact of the World Bank. History and establishment. The World Bank was created during the Bretton Woods Conference in July 1944 in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire, USA. The conference brought together 44 nations to develop a framework for economic stability and reconstruction following World War II. Alongside the International Monetary Fund, IMF, the World Bank was established to provide financial aid for the rebuilding of war-torn economies. Initially, it was known as the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, IBRD, and focused primarily on the reconstruction of European nations after World War II. However, as European economies recovered, the World Bank shifted its focus toward developing countries, addressing issues such as poverty, infrastructure, healthcare, and education. Structure and organization. The World Bank is part of the World Bank Group, WBG, which consists of 5 institutions. International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, IBRD, provides loans to middle-income and credit-worthy low-income countries. International Development Association, IDA, offers concessional loans, low or no interest, and grants to the poorest nations. International Finance Corporation, IFC, supports private sector development in emerging markets. Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency, MIGA, provides political risk insurance to encourage foreign investment in developing countries. International Center for Settlement of Investment Disputes, ICSID, facilitates arbitration and dispute resolution for international investment conflicts. The President of the World Bank is traditionally nominated by the United States, while decisions are made by the Board of Governors, which consists of representatives from the 189 member countries. The Board of Executive Directors oversees daily operations, with voting power determined by each country's financial contribution. Objectives and mission. The World Bank's mission revolves around 2 primary objectives: ending extreme poverty, reducing the percentage of people living on less than $2.15 per day to below 3% worldwide. Promoting shared prosperity, enhancing income growth for the poorest 40% of people in every country. To achieve these goals, the World Bank focuses on areas such as infrastructure development, roads, bridges, electricity, education and literacy improvement, healthcare and sanitation, climate change mitigation, agricultural modernization, financial inclusion. Key functions of the World Bank. Providing loans and grants. The World Bank provides financial assistance to governments for development projects. Loans can be IBRD loans, issued at market-based interest rates for middle-income countries. IDA loans, credits and grants, provided at concessional rates for low-income countries. Technical assistance and policy advice. Apart from funding, the World Bank offers expert guidance on economic policies, governance, and institutional reforms to help countries strengthen their financial systems. Research and data collection. The World Bank conducts extensive research on global development issues and publishes reports such as the World Development Report, offering valuable insights into economic trends and policies. Private sector support. Through the IFC, the World Bank promotes private sector growth by investing in businesses, improving access to finance, and encouraging entrepreneurship in developing countries. Crisis response. The World Bank plays a critical role in responding to global crises, such as the COVID-19 pandemic, natural disasters, and financial crises. It provides emergency funding and recovery plans to stabilize economies. Major projects and initiatives. Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. The World Bank aligns its initiatives with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, focusing on issues such as poverty eradication, clean water access, and gender equality. Climate change and renewable energy. The World Bank has committed to increasing investment in renewable energy, reducing carbon emissions, and supporting climate-resilient infrastructure, especially in vulnerable regions. Education for all. Programs like the Global Partnership for Education, GPE, aim to improve literacy and increase access to quality education in developing countries. Financial inclusion. The World Bank supports initiatives that expand financial services, including microfinance, mobile banking, and small business funding, to improve economic stability. Challenges and criticisms. Despite its contributions to global development, the World Bank faces several challenges and criticisms. Loan dependency and debt burden. Many developing countries struggle to repay World Bank loans, leading to high debt levels. Critics argue that some loans trap countries in a cycle of debt, limiting economic progress. Structural Adjustment Programs, SAPs. The World Bank's SAPs, introduced in the 1980s and 1990s, required borrowing countries to adopt strict economic policies, example cutting government spending, privatizing public services. These policies were criticized for increasing poverty and inequality. Influence of wealthy nations. The World Bank is often seen as being dominated by Western nations, especially the United States, which has the largest voting power. This has raised concerns about bias in decision-making and favoritism toward wealthy nations' interests. Environmental and social impact. Some World Bank-funded projects, such as large-scale dams and mining operations, have led to environmental damage and displacement of indigenous communities, sparking protests from human rights and environmental groups. Impact and future outlook. The World Bank has played a crucial role in shaping global development. Many countries have benefited from its financial and technical assistance, improving their infrastructure, healthcare, and education systems. Moving forward, the World Bank faces several challenges, including tackling climate change with green financing, adapting to digital transformation in financial services, strengthening healthcare systems to combat future pandemics, ensuring fair and inclusive economic growth in a rapidly changing global economy. To remain effective, the World Bank must continue evolving, addressing criticisms, and focusing on equitable, sustainable development worldwide. Conclusion. The World Bank remains a pillar of global development, providing financial aid, policy advice, and research to help countries achieve economic stability and reduce poverty. While it has made significant contributions, it must continuously adapt to new global challenges, ensuring its projects benefit all nations equitably.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel.